Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. We have a mid-season matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Canes will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
A challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. It's a bunch formation. QB decides to keep it here. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Impressive spin move. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Brought down at the 31-yard line. Second down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Brings up second down. Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Hurricanes will have first and 10 here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The Canes will line up now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Catch made on the left side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. It's a quick grab. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go and uses that vision to get this touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Toss play to the outside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Hurricanes. No chance to catch him.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. quarterback dropping back, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. The shotgun running play call. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down. And now it's 4th down.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance of a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. This screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
The extra point makes it 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looks like he's going to run it. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Georgia, 14.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. And big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Canes. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So here we go. Off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Handing off on the draw play. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Build that momentum, offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. At midfield. Across the 40. Past the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Miami 42, Georgia 35.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down play coming up for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Can he make it to the marker? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Hurricanes with first and 10 here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
It seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They're going to run the option. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting them a few yards.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Miami. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Reverse. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. Receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
2nd down after that previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Miami 49, Georgia 35.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. Defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's at the 50. At the 30. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown for the U.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he threw it, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. Strong game by this quarterback. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself in a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the
Now they get set to kick it away.
56, Georgia 42.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time.
Will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Miami 56, Georgia 49.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The game moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Miami 63, Georgia 49.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
1st and 10 play coming up. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On the double.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Comes up with the catch.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here we go.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.